Hey y'all, it's Kathy Bow. I'm coming to you live tonight to share some things with you, and I've got a hot mess going on here because I have been crafting all afternoon trying to come up with something fabulous that you guys will love. See what I do for y'all? Okay, so I am, as you know, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm using some products. Hi, whoever's watching. Again, I'm sorry I can't see comments, but I'd love for you to just put any questions or whatever down at the bottom, and I'll read them when I'm done. But I've come up with some really cute things that you can use for teachers or your neighbors or coworkers or whatever. We are going to be using this Signs of Santa stamp set with the matching framelits. Okay, and these are the framelits here. I've got one missing here because I'm about to use it. And this is a card that I made using those. And there's a lot of techniques here. If you go to my Facebook page, which is Kathy Bohannon, Creatively Blessed on Facebook, you'll see different pictures of how I got this effect here. But I'll tell you very quickly, this is Night of Navy and I can't remember the other colors, but they're on that page. And then I used the shimmer paint, the Frost White shimmer paint. This is actually where I've already mixed it and put it into a sprayer. It comes like this. And you're just going to mix, I put probably about this much alcohol, and it's like isopropyl. Hello, whoever's watching. Thank you for joining me. If you have any questions, just put them below, and I will respond when I'm done with the video. So I put about this much isopropyl alcohol, and it was like 70% alcohol. I don't know that it matters. And then about 5 drops of this, okay? And then you shake it up, and you get that beautiful shimmer. Now, those white dots that look like snow, that's not that. That right there is not a Stampin' Up! Product. It is Dr. P.H. Martin's Bleed Proof White ink. Now, you'll get this for about $10, but of course, you know, you can use a 40% off or whatever when you go to the big stores. And so what I did with that, I put a drop on my block, and then I took a paintbrush and I just went flick, 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 flick. And I practiced first. I practiced on a piece of blue cardstock that I don't see now. But yeah, you can just flick it like this, and it comes out looking like snow in midnight. Isn't that just so cute? Okay, I've colored all of these guys with my Stampin' Right markers. And this is just to show you the card. And oh, and I taped it off before I did anything with the purple tape. You can use, I don't know who came up with purple tape, but that's what it's called. I got it on Amazon. It's super wide, so I cut it, kind of tore it like this and just used the even side to go around it. But I also taped it on my shirt first to just kind of get some of the tackiness off. Okay, so that's how I did this card. Super cute. And I'm going to use these same characters and show you how to make the cutest little gifts. And be thinking, you know, school teachers or coworkers or neighbors, you can drop these in a little basket of goodies. This is one. I think this one's my favorite. It is a notepad. I bought the notepads at Joann's, or just Joann, I think is the name of it. And I don't know if you can see, there's just a little bit of blue down here just to kind of give it a little bit of a cold, snowy look. And the cool thing about these, they were $1.99 right there near the registers at Joann. And they're magnetic. That's the way it came. It's kind of wonky. And I was able to pick out the colors to match the actual boards. The boards are already colored. So I was just able to come up with that out of my stash. This is how they come. So if I want to do another one, I can use this one. Isn't that just cute? For $1.99. And then you just put something on there. So then after, you know, they're not going to use all of this paper between now and December. So when they take this top off, they'll have their little notepad for all seasons. Okay, so that's super cute. Now we're going to make one real quick, but I'm also going to show you another one. This one I used Old Olive. And, oh, that one here is Bermuda Bay. See how close? I mean, is that crazy? It's so close. And Old Olive here to go with the little apples. And I did her dress in Old Olive, and then I came back and used, I have no idea. Oh, the Granny Apple Green. And then Real Red. And anyway, so here we go. This is another little notepad. They're all a little different. And it's so sweet. And I also used the stitched shape framelits. You know, they come in these packages here. I just change them over. You can buy these boxes in my Stampin' Up store. And I don't know, I think you get like 4 for $6 or something like that. But what I do, I just open up this side here, the back, front, whatever, and I put the name of the set in here. And then I leave the front open. This washi tape, I just use it to tape these down. So what I did, I used stitch shape framelits to make the little circle here. And then I just trimmed the top. Super easy. So it would all fit. Okay, so we're going to make a quick Santa one. Make sure y'all can see right there. Okay, so I have already stamped my little Santa, and I've put his framelit on here, and I'm going to run him through the Big Shot real quick. So please hold. Get him through there. Okay, and if you're not familiar with the Big Shot, I've done videos down on my channel. Look for Stamping 101. And I've done like, I don't know, maybe 19 or 20 videos. And there's one in there about the Big Shot. So this is so neat. These are just, I don't know, I'm so amazed at how well these work. Okay, so we have our little Santa. And I'm going to show you a couple of other little tricks that I do. All right, we're going to use the powder pink, which is an in color until the new catalog comes out in 2019. And let me find my little, here it is. Okay, so you know Santa would have like chilly cheeks because it's cold, right? So we're just going to put a little bit right there. This is the Aqua Painter, which this one actually is not Stampin' Up, but this one is. So it's the same difference. Or maybe this one is, I don't know. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to make his ears pink, because his little ears ought to be cold, and his little hands ought to be cold, right? Okay, then I'm going to just get that water off, the ink off. Then I'm going to come back through with the, let's find that gray. I've got a brand new gray called Gray Granite. Now we don't want too much gray. Well, what I'm trying to do is just give the effect that his beard and everything is white. So you're going to squeeze this like this and get a little, I really didn't get any, but I didn't need any. Get a little bit of puddle there, and you just kind of dab it like this. Check how dark it is. Make sure it's not too dark. And we're just going to put a little bit on the white parts, just to make them stand out just a wee bit. We don't want too much color on there. right? Okay, there we go. And maybe just a wee bit on his beard. There we go. Okay. Then we just kind of do that to wash it off, to get that off the end. Close this up. And I'm going to use probably So Saffron. Yep. I'm going to use So Saffron and color his belt loop. His belt buckle. And he is good to go. Now, if you have the Wink of Stella, which is a little bit of glitter, you can add that to his hat, right like that, and it just makes it a little shimmery, a little glittery. Wipe that off in case it got ink on it. Okay, I've already cut these, and basically what I did was just take my notepad and I just kind of measured. It's kind of not perfect, but you know, like this. And then this will go at the top. But first, it's very important that I get Santa on there first. So I'm going to use my snail adhesive and put that on. And now I'm just kind of test driving a little bit. Okay, I love that. It's a perfect position. And you see how it hangs over here and here? We're going to cut that off. So let's go ahead and glue Santa Claus down. And I'm going to use Fast Fuse for that. Now, Stampin' Up! Had Fast Fuse on the clearance rack. I don't know if it's still there. A lot of us really went crazy on that because they're not going to carry it anymore. And I think it was just difficult for some people to use. But I loved it. So, oops. So I'm very, very happy to use it on my projects still. Okay. Look at that and see if it, yeah. Okay, so we're going to turn it over. And we're just going to clip this off and clip that off. So it looks like this. And then I'm going to use the Fast Fuse again. I'm just going to put it on here. And this first sheet, they'll just tear it off when they're ready to use the actual pad. You can just tear it right off. I'm going to line up the bottom here. Trying to make it where y'all can see it. There we go. And then we're going to put this guy in here. And there we are. Isn't that cute as a button? So that was super simple. It was quick. Now I had already colored him a little bit, but it didn't take long at all. So here's some great gift ideas for you. These guys. And again, they're at Joann. They're $1.99. And they're up near the registers where I found mine. And the sets, again, that we used was Signs of Santa. And mine is photopolymer. And Santa's Signpost Framelit dies. This is Santa right here. I got to stick him back in there. And the colors, I just picked these colors to match, and I think they match really well. I might go back and see if I see another one that might go better with Santa. I don't know if he needs to be around all those flowers. Maybe that one's good. So there we go. Thank y'all for stopping in. And if you have any questions, just put them down there. You're welcome to contact me. And please like my channel, subscribe, share, all those things. And thank y'all so much for being a part of my happy place. God bless. Toodles.